Alright, so this is a Arabia 1v1 here, and there's already some early action here from Akira with the Goths. But Straydog spots the laming villager before Goths can do any nasty harm here. You can tell that to some extent from the early scouting score here, or the early score, that there's something, what should we say, fishy going on here. This is a lot of idle time on Straydog still, but it, you know, if you lose one villager and your starting scout, that's still a larger loss than what Straydog is experiencing here. It's blocking with the scout, is chasing here. You can already tell that this is higher level play just to spot that villager moving forward. That's a good job on Straydog's end, and might have gotten a little bit lucky here, but with spotting it, but doesn't matter. Akira loses the scout, loses the forward laming villager. Goth's meta on Arabia almost being sending one villager forward with their instant loom, and yeah, you know, wall in enemy berries, golds, stones, whatever. Penis-shaped stone here, by the way. Let's cheers to that. Yeah, these are high-level players. Straydog is 2K3. It's been featured in higher level tournaments on a regular basis. This guy is almost on my level. Yes. 1v1 now. It's daddy. No, not really. You can 1v1 Straydog, we'll see who wins. Oh, is he gonna send another one forward to lame? Is he gonna... What? So the first lane didn't succeed and he sends another one! Just casually passing the tombstone there. Oh, it's a barracks now. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Okay. When at first you don't succeed, send another villager, you must. So now Straydog will have to handle a Goth's potential endless militia push forward here. Akira didn't even go to berries yet, but did go to gold. Did not push hunt. You don't really need to though, because yeah, with the Goths you carry more hunt, so you could just pick it up. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's too relatable. Alright, we're laming the hunt. We're even picking up a little bit before possibly moving back home. A couple of militia out, and more there will be. This is not your standard go-to Arabia meta play, and I like it. And a double number cap on Straydog's one wood line in the back here, that doesn't necessarily make sense, but if you look at the map, it doesn't really have options. Straydog has a horrible map here. Golds forward, wood lines, no safe ones, and this back one is already quite far away. Neither of these sent it in. It was Lord Bolton sending this over. Maybe I was watching the stream or just heard about this from someone. So I got this submitted by another player. We seem to have a boxing fighter on our hands. Straydog dropping the barracks here, but that might as well just be for the Hunt's scouts here, because there's lots of food in the bank here, not really any gold investment. One villager will be going down here unless Straydog pulls off the save of a century here. It's true, this tactic isn't something we've never seen before. Labor. And funnily enough, this just makes perfect sense to go about it like this, because Akira has scouted, to some extent at least, Straydog's side, and realized that the gold situation is horrible for the red player here. Here comes the range, and I guess Straydog will be able to get the lumber camp up here, but it's not going to be uninterrupted collection here because the militia are out and about here. It's actually only one. One barracks here. There are 6 militia out, but they are not successfully denying the gold income here. Of course, they're going to force some repairs here, and forward builder is going to go down as well. So, wait, these are Straydog's walls. So Straydog actually preemptively walling a little bit of the gold here to prevent Akira from completely walling it. Villager lives. Villager count well ahead for Akira, but that's deceiving because Akira is still in the Dark Age here. Let's see here. Gold collection is on point for Straydog, so Straydog will... I was going to say mass up some archers and then deal with the militia, but I think he's doing the right thing here and actually moving out for the counter-attack instead. To obstruct the gold income of Akira, force a reaction at home, and yeah, maybe pull some armies back home. We'll call for some micromanagement here, though, to deal with these militia villagers being pulled in to fight again as well. Boxing fight all over the place, and one archer, just one stray archer out scouting Straydog's woodland here. Going to be plenty annoying for the blue player to deal with anyway, because the archer actually moves quicker than the villagers by a factor of 0.16 tiles. Did he actually? No, that was Straydog deleting some of the walls here. I think they're writing to each other in some kind of language, unless that just means reach the feudal age. We reached the feudal age, that's it. Men-at-arms coming in now for the gods. And builders desperately trying to fight to catch the fleeing archer here. One archer forcing lots of idle time and the disruption here on Akira's side. Alright, so what's going on here? Men-at-arms are in, so Straydog will need to pull away for the time being. Did collect some gold along the way, though. How many archers now? Only 3 archers. More farms going up, signifying a castle age transition here, maybe. Wheelbarrow first. To increase the efficiency of farms, or more importantly, maybe to increase the movement speed of builders to avoid the men-at-arms here. The men-at-arms, they are moving at 0.90, while the villagers are at 0.80, but I think with Wheelbarrow that increases by some percent. I'm not sure if the villagers will outrun them, but surely they will be moving more quickly away from the everything here. Oh, that power seems necessary but ambitious. Let's see how the men-at-arms deal with this here. Fletching is in for Straydog, so Straydog somehow managed to get a blacksmith up and the ranges as well. Collecting stone pretty heavily here, but that could be for defensive towers. It could also be to sell stone to have access to gold, since the gold pots. Look at this. There's one, and there's the final one on the hill in front of the base. Horrible gold spots for Straydog here. More armies for Akira here, more men-at-arms forward. Got to love the army initiative here. These are 2k plus players, mind you, or at least I assume so. I don't know Akira, but let's just assume so. Moving in with some skirmishers here now, rendering the archers of Straydog less efficient, but with the tower of the gold and the archers inside, they will both heal up inside of here and scare the skirmishers away. On stall was Straydog. Does Straydog want to get the castle up here in the castle age? No, the castle age is still a bit away here. I'm a bit confused as to the massive stone investment here, but maybe it's just for the tower defense to survive completely here. Oh, this cold is so horrible for Straydog. And even the tower will be going down now. Another tower goes up. I think it's a good one. Might need a second tower to keep the men-at-arms out here. And the attack and defense is in for the men-at-arms as well. Oh, good eye one with the skirmishers here in the chat. And skirmishers there are. Goffs. Extended brush into extended men-at-arms here now on the at work. Straydog is 2k3 player, by the way. And Akira probably 2k plus as well. Would have to assume that much. But I bet Straydog wishes he had had murder rolls here, or at least the Teuton's bonus to Garrison, because this is some nasty defense being done by the men-at-arms here. And as long as you deny the gold, you know you can't really make archers to deal with it either. Castle Age on the way for Straydog though. And another tower going up on the stone here. I guess Straydog did sell quite a bit of stone at... wait, no. Just making the towers here. Because Straydog doesn't have a market as far as I can tell. I must have missed some counter-attacking here because Straydog also has 4 eco kills. Tower of the Woodland goes down, but Castle Age kicking in here means that Knights are an option, and Men-at-Arms, they will die to Knights because the Knights have more hit points, better stats overall. Nice quick walling here as well to keep the Men-at-Arms somewhat out, even with Palisades only here. Is it going to be the Knights? Of course it's going to be the Knights. And gold like semi-safe here, not too efficient with the Palisade walls around it, but the tower is providing some sense of security here. I think Straydog will weather the storm and be able to clean this up with the Knights. Of course, the blue player can go into Spearman. That's exactly what Akira is doing as well. More Men-at-Arms on the way. Yeah, Knights doing work here. One of them might still die to the Man-at-Arm, and yeah, Spearman in the queue. More infantry units here. Akira somehow making it to the Castle Age as well, but of course with this extended aggression you're more free to make your own farms and keep your economy running more freely, smoothly. Slightly higher idle TC time for the Goths, but that's probably because of the extended military investment as well. Crossbow knight in for Straydog, the defense in for the Knights as well. Good reaction by blue here. Akira going into monks against the small number of knights here, but crossbows should be able to snipe any monks popping out here. Let us have a look at the armies being pulled back now. Longswordsman is in. It's 2 barracks producing the longswords now, but they have to move home to deal with the aggression here. Akira definitely can't afford to lose the numbers out and about here. It's Straydog making good use of small numbers of armies here, I have to say. Just 3 crossbows, but you'd still be able to use the elevation advantage to maybe take out some pikemen, or just to free up some of the aggression that's going on at home and restabilize your economy for whatever follow-up you might be planning. Husbandry coming in here, so you'll more easily outrun any counter units, maybe especially monks. But I feel like Straydog can't play just full cavalry. And light crossbow, of course, works here, but that's a costly one to go into. Maybe mix in some... a bit puzzled at the second stable here. But maybe it's the mobility is key here. Here comes the forward siege workshop by blue. I mean, it's still extended the infantry investment from the Goths, so mixing in some scorpions here also would have made sense, I think. 75 gold, 75 wood for the scorpions. But Straydog really playing into the fact that Goths aren't playing the mobility here. They're just playing the slow infantry push, which would still take out buildings and kill and whatnot, but is it going to be enough? Looks like an overwhelming force of longswords here. These could easily take out the one and only town center of Straydog. Yeah, they can't hit the gold because of the tower, or can't efficiently hit the gold at least. And guess what? Straydog has stone walls. Goth's player does not. That Stray Knight has been cleaned up from Straydog. I don't think you can keep repairs out here. Goths having a bonus attacking against buildings and whatnot here. In crossbow investment of Straydog. Could it be enough though? Bodkin is in. We have 10 crossbows total here, most at home, all of them at home. But that's also a scary amount of longswords moving out. Yeah, it has to pay to pull the longswords away. Here's the Goth spam in effect though. 32 longswordsmen. I mean, even with the hit and run of crossbows, you could technically get this around here and take out the crossbows if you're not very, very careful with your army movement here. Siege being added as well, but not mangonel, surprisingly enough. Just a couple of rams, probably to deal with the towers and more efficiently take out production buildings here. Straydog definitely on the back foot here, but at least in terms of army numbers. But the economy situation is still stable. Half the idle time for Straydog. They're both on the 1 TC push here. And now University comes in, I'm assuming for ballistics for the crossbows here to more efficiently hit the moving targets. Siege tower? Why would you... It's got the siege tower into the DC or over the woodland. What's with the siege tower? Why the siege tower? I guess it's going to use the siege tower to get close to the DC and take it out and try to force the GG that way. Siege tower on 1v1 arena. I don't think I've ever seen that. Ever. 1v1 Arabia, I mean. I mean, to be fair, it provides defense against the crossbow aggression big time. I mean, the siege tower has massive pierce armor and high HP, so I guess the crossbows only deal 1 damage per hit here. If you ungarrison at the proper area here, you're going to be able to take out the TC or the crossbows. And it acts like a distraction here in front of the crossbows. It's going for the surround! And the TC is full, so you can't garrison the crossbows either. This is ridiculous. Still not great effect against the crossbows, but Production billings go down as well. That's a huge concern for Straydog now. Of course, you could pan out to the sides and produce new TCs, but you need military to withstand this as well. And you're using siege towers and rams here and everything to garrison units and move it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here come the town centers. Will it be denied though? Is Blue paying attention here? And what about the counterattack? Cold or be confused? I'm not hating the additional TCs here, but there's not really food and farm income to sustain that. Here comes a siege workshop as well. I guess the Rams will make very quick work of that one though. And Straydog, nothing on wood now. This TC, yes, protecting a woodland, but the walking distance is of concern. It's not going to be very efficient until you get the woodland app at least. Wood lumber camp app. Two siege towers now. Akira with the Goffs, siege towers, and longswords. How about the crossbow counterattack? Oh, a Mangonel at 1 point. Good, good game sense of Akira here. Expecting the counterattack, taking out the crossbows because some reaction has to be expected of Straydog at home as well. Another TC here. Just going to provide further defense from the longswords, but as long as the siege towers are here, you could still just use the siege towers for protection and pop them out, and have a point of refuge for longswords. I got to commend Akira for the creativity here to bring in siege towers to provide a safe spot for the longswords that are otherwise vulnerable to ranged attacks and constant fire. Oh, what a crazy game. Insane. Game ends in Castle Age. Straydog has to tap out. And I guess we need to check Akira's rating here, just for reference. Gods OP, yes. Yeah, APM peaking at 120, so nothing too crazy here. Akira is, if I found the correct one, no I did, definitely not. Yeah, I can't find the rating of Akira, but has to be a solid player to pull this off against Straydog in the 2K3 range.